guys? This is Corey.
This is Alan.
And welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Well, today we have another Best Picture nominated movie. This one from 2010.
It also happens to be an animated movie.
The now soon-to-be classic Toy Story 3.
Well, the plot starts out, it has been, 11 years?
Roughly.
Roughly. It's about 2010-ish, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Andy's getting ready to head off to college.
Yep. It's all grown up, ready to head off to college. And the toys, well, they haven't been played with in years.
Yep. Slowly and surely, most of them have been either sold, given away, and it's down to just a handful of the main characters.
Yep. Bo Peep is gone.
Wheezy's gone.
Yeah. The Etch-a-Sketch, he's gone too.
Speak and Spell.
Yeah. A lot of the toys that, from the first movie, and some of the characters from the second movie, and his mom says, well, some of these you can donate, some of these you can put in the attic, you can take some to college with you, or throw them away. Just make up your mind on what you want to do with these. And so a lot of them he puts in a trash bag to put in the attic.
And because of a mistake, Andy's mom thinks that they're trash because they're in a trash bag. And they're tossed to the curb. Woody, having been chosen by Andy to go to college with him, is not there, and he tries to go and rescue them.
Yep. And finds out that they escaped the trash bag only to be jumping into the donation box that is going to this
Sunnyside Daycare.
Yeah. And the daycare, they figure, well, we'll be played with, we'll be, having other kids be happy. I mean, we haven't been played with in years, and, it could be a long time before Andy has kids of his own.
Woody, he's still loyal to Andy. He still believes in him. He still says that they're Andy's toys. They're there to be there for him. Even if that's in the far future when he has kids.
And so, Woody tries to, convince the toys that, that Andy intended them to be part of the attic stuff and not trash.
Yeah.
That everything was a mistake. And when he's trying to convince them, Andy's mom, shows up and starts taking all the toys to, what was the name of it?
Sunnyside Daycare.
Yeah.
Once there, they like the place so much they want to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Woody doesn't feel like that they should be there for Andy, but the thought of getting played with is so strong, they haven't been played with so long, that they think it's better to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Woody is upset over that, so he decides to just leave by himself.
And, everything seems like it's going all great and, happy, joy for all the other toys. But they soon find out that the place, this daycare, is run by this bear.
Who is pretty much the dictator.
Yeah.
He controls it with a fuzzy iron fist.
And, you find out that he's basically the villain. And, this daycare is more of a prison than it is anything else. So the toys, they want to escape after they find out all this terrible stuff. The bear, he changes Buzz Lightyear's programming to, follow his advice and everything, basically be his lackey, which.
But he puts him in demo mode, which makes him revert back to his Toy Story character, where he still thinks he is a space ranger.
Mhm. And so, I mean, there's a lot of struggles with the characters. They have to figure out how to escape. They have to, try and get Buzz back to the way he was.
They've got to decide on what exactly they want to do.
Mhm. And, I mean, Woody, he also has a lot of struggles because he, one is trying to get back to Andy because he wants to be with Andy, but he ends up going with this little girl whose mother runs the daycare,
Yes.
and she is this little girl. She
Very imaginative.
yes,
Um,
and she plays with Woody. She plays with a bunch of her dolls and figures and everything, and he kind of likes it, but he still wants to be with Andy.
Yeah,
So
but-
he's conflicted.
yes, there's a lot of growth in this film.
Mm-hmm.
Things change. They can change for the better. They can change for the worse.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go with the change. Growing up happens. You got to be able to let go.
Yeah.
You see that from the toys' point of view, several of them,
Mm-hmm.
and you also see that from Andy's point of view.
Yeah.
You even see that from the mother's point of view for a brief moment.
Yeah.
They do it really well. The last quarter of the film is really emotional.
Mm-hmm.
It has a really nice ending. It works really well for it.
Yeah. This film is. I grew up with the Toy Story movies,
Yes.
and it's been really interesting and kind of fun to grow up with it.
Yes.
When I first saw this movie, I was just going to college, just like Andy,
Mm-hmm.
and it brought back a lot of memories, of me playing with my toys, and never really thinking about how me going to college and not playing with them for several years, how that might affect them. I mean, I'm talking as if they were actually like that, but you never know. I mean, you'll never know. They play dead whenever you're near them. But anyway, yeah, I mean, this movie is very well done. It's very, it's a lot of fun. It's
Yes.
funny, and it's kind of a tearjerker.
Oh, yes. The other two are really good. They topped it with this film.
And they supposedly have a fourth one potentially on the works. I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, I have all the faith in them, but I mean, I'm curious where they're going to go.
If they do it, they don't. I think if they leave it alone, they ended the story on a high.
Oh yeah.
I'm fine with the little shorts, the 5-10 minute
Mm-hmm.
ones. They're okay.
I haven't seen very many, but
Um,
a couple I've seen were very well done.
Partysaurus Rex comes to mind. The Hawaiian Vacation and I can't remember the kids' meal one.
The film won 2 Oscars, including Best Animated Film and Best Original Song for We Belong Together. The film was nominated for 3 Oscars, including Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Sound Editing. And I mean, this movie really worked. It's the 3rd movie in the film series, and each one just got better and better. That's a rarity.
Oh, yes.
But it's good for kids. It's good for adults. As an adult, you'll be entertained by it.
Especially if you grew up with the film series.
Oh yeah, and then if if you're a kid, I mean, you'll love it. And you probably won't have the same depth as someone, you know, my age who grew up with these movies and, you know, kind of grew up with the characters, you know, as I said. So, I mean, you may not have the full impact at a young age, but you'll still really like it.
Yes, I agree.
So what would you give this out of 10?
Out of 10, I really like this film. It's the top. It tops them all, I think. First one, second one, are both great films.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have to give it a 9.6.
Okay.
I really like this film. It has good characters. As I said, their growth, the coming to terms with what's happening. It makes for a good film.
Oh,
How about you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It is one of the best trilogies I've seen, and
Especially for an animated movie.
oh yeah, I mean, and so I mean, I'm going to go with a 9.5 out of 10. You know, I really enjoyed this movie. It definitely is in a very emotional film, you know, but it's still very entertaining and it's very well done. So tell me, guys, have you seen Toy Story 3? If you have, what do you think of it?
Did you grow up with the whole series? Could you not wait for Toy Story 3 to come out?
I know I couldn't. I mean, I was excited when I heard about it, and
Oh yeah.
you know, I'm glad I saw it. So I mean, share your thoughts. Comment below. Let us know.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear your feedback.
Tell us what you think of them maybe making a fourth film, or how about what do you think about the little shorts they have?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what's on your mind about them. Be sure to like us on Facebook and check us out on Twitter.
If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. If you have any movie suggestions or TV suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Be sure to check out our other videos. And as always, I'm Corey,
I'm Alan.
and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys later.